This holiday season, we have a special sweet treat for you. That's right, this is content that's usually hidden deep behind an Arctic chilly paywall. But Santa Claus has grabbed it, thrown it in his bag, hopped on his sleigh, and delivered it directly to your inbox. That's right, it's Vibing with the Food Idiot.
Vibing with the Food Idiot.
Welcome to Vibing with the Food Idiot, a show where Mrs. Pearlmania,
that's me,
explains to me, the food idiot, how to make food.
Yes.
This show is typically hidden, like we were saying before, deep behind a paywall on our Patreon.
This is Patreon exclusive content right here.
This is Pearlmaniac Parasocial Patreon paywalled podcasting. And typically it's audio only.
Yes.
We're giving you a very special treat for the holiday season to let you guys see what Vibing in the Food Idiot is like. I don't know anything about food. Mrs. P, what do you know?
I know stuff and things.
She does. And most importantly, she knows patience. Patience to explain to a effing moron how to make things.
Yes.
And on today's episode, we are actually going back to highlight something, but a twist on a classic recipe that we've already covered on Vibing with the Food Idiot. And that is your Chex treat, but this time, a special coconut caramel?
Yeah, I made this especially for you. Alex loves a coconutty caramel, a very specific Girl Scout cookie that we can't name for copyright reasons. But there's a specific Girl Scout cookie that you all know and love, and it's Alex's favorite. He loves a coconutty, chocolatey moment with caramel. And so I wanted to take the classic Chex treat that I've made that is already on Patreon, that whole recipe, which is usually a peanut butter and chocolate situation, peanut butter chocolate situation. So good, so famously yummy.
Yep, so
Friends
filling.
and family are so excited to come to Thanksgiving because they know it's going to be on the table. People are already talking about it. Wait, this is right before Christmas. The people at Christmas are already asking me to bring it. I know they will. They always do. And so I wanted to develop a new recipe for the holiday season in case you have somebody who maybe doesn't like peanut butter.
Yeah, or maybe they're allergic to peanuts.
Well, there's coconut in this, so
there's
nuts
coconut?
is nuts. Nuts is nuts.
Oh, really? Coconuts are also allergic?
No, they're different. So peanuts are a legume, so that's a different allergy than tree nuts, which is what coconuts are. So my brother is allergic to the coconuts, but he is not allergic to peanut butter.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I've never thought of coconuts as a nut.
Yeah.
It's right there in the name. I've always thought of them as more of like a hairy melon.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just a sturdy hairy melon.
No, they're
a nut?
they're part of a species, I guess. I don't know all of it, but I know that my brother who has a tree nut allergy can't eat coconut because I think they grow in a tree. They're a tree nut, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I think
that
that's
is
true.
so wild to me.
Comment below if I'm wrong. If you're a food allergy person, let me know.
But also, this is again, we're living in where you can see exactly how stupid I am when it comes to food, and I'm learning something already. And we're here. And before we go even deeper into this, if you're interested in content like this, or you want to find out things like the after party or get access to ad-free TMT, we have a special offer for you. It's our end of year treat to you to make sure that next year, our plan to make next year even better. Because let's face it, 2025, dark year.
It stunk. It's a
dark year, right, Mrs. P?
It was bad.
It was a bad year.
Yeah, it was rough. Everybody had a rough and tumble time.
Exactly, 100%. And that's why our plan to make 2026 better is here. It's a promo code for 30% off an annual subscription at pearlmania500.net to get access to all of our paywalled content.
The entire backlog.
Hours
and hours and hours of content.
So many things. And you can use the promo code Project 2026. That's right, Project 2026 for 30% off an annual subscription.
That's our plan, our big plan.
Yeah, that's our big plan to make it all better. And now we're going to tell you our plan and recipe to make this delightful item right here. All right, Mrs. P, I am ready.
Yeah.
The people are ready. Let's get stupid.
No, we
with
gotta
food.
get smart.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get smart.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so I'm calling these caramel delightfuls.
Caramel delightfuls.
Caramel
I love
delightfuls.
that. I would call them Cokie Nutty Buddies.
Cookie Nutty Buddies?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is first go over the ingredients because you're going to have to go to the grocery store if you don't already have these in your pantry.
I'm sure.
Okay?
I'm going to go ahead and guarantee you right now, most people aren't going to have this in their pantry.
They might. I had most of this stuff.
Yeah, but they are weird. You're a
I'm
weird
not
person.
weird.
You're a trad wife.
Ugh, not a trad wife.
How long did it? What did you do last night? You made these delightful
those.
baked goods.
Yeah.
While what?
These do not require baking, everybody. These are a no-bake dessert.
Okay. but you made this goods while
Yeah.
I sat in the other room with our child.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure. Were you
Yeah, so
wearing an
you're
apron?
the trad wife.
I'm a trad husband. All right, go ahead.
Okay,
What are the ingredients?
We're going to need 2 cups of unsweetened coconut flakes.
Okay.
Now, when you go to the grocery store, there's going to be sweetened coconut flakes and unsweetened coconut flakes.
Okay.
And in your brain, you're going to say, well, I want the sweet ones because it's a sweet treat. No. We have many other ways we're getting sugar into this. Get unsweetened coconut flakes.
Got it.
Got it?
Unsweetened coconut flakes. Is it coming like a little bag?
Yeah, it comes in a bag.
Okay. Does it look like a bag of fluff?
It does kind of look like a bag of fluff.
Got it. So I could use this if I was doing like a Christmas design, and I could
You
use the
could,
coconut.
except for the allergy situation.
Gotcha.
Okay. 8 tablespoons of butter is
I don't know.
1 stick of butter.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
1 stick of butter.
1 stick of butter.
But as we've been over before, you could use a tub.
No.
You could scoop
But then
them.
you have to scoop each tablespoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
But maybe some people, you just went down that everyone will have this. Some people don't. Salted or unsalted butter, though.
You know what? It doesn't matter. You know how I cook. I don't care. I would say salted would probably be good though.
Okay.
Because remember, this is caramel, and what's really good on caramel?
Salt.
There it is. Okay, we need 1 bag of marshmallows. Get the big guy, not the big. Just get the regular marshmallows. Don't get the minis. Okay?
You're talking about size
Yeah.
of march. Okay.
Because right now they have like these gargantuan ones that are like, these are for s'mores. So it's
Oh,
like
no,
this
this is
big.
stupid.
Don't get that, and
Yeah.
don't get the minis that are for hot cocoa.
You don't want the ones that are apple size.
No.
You want the ones that are cork size.
Classic.
Cork size.
Cork size.
Yeah.
1 bag of marshmallows. We're gonna need to have salt around.
Okay.
Okay, just salt.
Kosher?
Yeah, kosher salt works.
What is the other one? Iodized?
Iodized. I would say kosher. Let's just stick to kosher.
Okay.
Okay.
These are all, by the way, these are all things I've learned in prior episodes that we've had heated debates about.
Yes. We had like
heated
a
is a
whole
pun.
entire episode about the difference between iodized salt and kosher salt at a certain point.
Yeah, we did. We had a whole long argument. One you use because it cooks higher or something. I don't remember. It went in one ear out the other. I'm still dumb about it.
Okay, so
but the people who listen, they learned.
they learned.
They did.
So caramel sauce. We need 1 cup of caramel sauce.
Wait, caramel sauce?
Caramel sauce.
All right, I have a question about this.
Okay.
Is this caramel sauce? Because I see it here. It's drizzled.
Mm-hmm.
It's drizzled across. It has a beautiful sheen. I'm going to hold it close to the thing. It's got a beautiful sheen to it. Is this just like the Hershey syrup?
No. So here's the thing. This caramel sauce, this is going to be the Achilles heel to the situation at the grocery store for someone who doesn't know what they're looking for.
Okay.
Because they make caramel syrup that you see in the ice cream section.
Yes, that's what I was going to go with.
Not that.
It's
Don't
not that.
get that. That it actually has too many like gums and stuff in it to make it like gooey, and it will destroy this recipe. What I want you to do is, this is going to sound crazy. In the produce section of the grocery store, the produce section,
Okay.
by the apples, it's always by the apples. They sell tubs of caramel.
Got it. So this is because you can get the apple slices you can dip in the and it
Yes.
looks like a butter tin.
Yeah.
It's a butter tin of caramel. That's what you want.
That's what I want you to get, the regular one. Because some of them are like sugar-free or like cinnamon flavored.
Yeah, the
just
spiced or something.
regular tub of caramel that's in the apple section at the produce section.
That's so crazy.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, this is not the only caramel we're getting. I also brought this one up because I knew this was going to be a thing. We're going to need a bag of these type of caramels. This is a Kraft caramel. These
Okay.
are the kind your grandma probably had in a dish.
The caramel candies.
Yeah, they're little squares.
Yep. And they're in the little plastic.
Yeah, the little plastic. A lot of grandmas had these in candy
Yeah.
dishes. They're delicious, and we're going to need a bag of these too.
Yeah, they're in
Okay?
the clear plastic that after you undo them, I'm gonna hold up to the microphone.
Oh, ASMR.
After you undo them, it looks like you're leaving little drug bags around your house.
Yes, but it's just because you had
wanna
a
pop
dope.
it in my mouth,
You
though.
had a dope rope, and now you're eating all the caramels.
Yeah, I want to put this in my mouth.
Don't. You're going to ruin
I'll-
everything. Yeah, you'll
for the
sound
next
like
hour.
a cow.
I will not do that. All right.
Okay, so we need 1 bag of the caramel squares. Also, I want to apologize because I keep saying caramel, and I know some people say caramel.
Well,
There's
those
nothing I
people.
can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it.
You know what? And we don't want you at pearlmania500.net if you say caramel.
No, if you say caramel, I respect it. I'm not going to be able to change myself for you.
I don't know
this
where that
time.
comes from.
It has an A in it. Caramel.
No. I don't know where those people come from, though.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, there's like tomato, and it's like, oh, what? Oh, you see what? Raised in Massachusetts, so we say tomato. Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But somebody's like caramel.
I don't know.
I've
People
never-
say it. Whatever. I'm.
I
happy for
don't.
them.
I don't recognize them.
And then we're going to need 8 cups of rice Chex, which is a cereal. Chex, rice Chex.
Okay.
8 cups.
What's
is
that
one
box
box
look like?
Let me show you.
That box right there.
One box of rice Chex.
Wait, that Snoopy is the same as the Snoopy on this box right here. This tin.
Can I tell you a very funny story about that tin?
I guess you can.
So when I was developing this recipe, I had to make it quite a few times, as you know, because you ate a lot of iterations of
I
this.
did. I've had them. They're very, very good. They're very light.
And so I bought this box at the grocery store and it said, buy 3, get a free Chex party holiday tin. And so I had bought enough that I got this free Chex tin on it. I was so excited because I remember growing up, like the women in my family would always like save box tops and mail them away. And then you get some random cool thing from the brand.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I'm definitely doing that. That's like so like throwback
I
nostalgia.
haven't thought about box tops in forever.
Yeah.
For me, it was always cutting the UPC codes off the back of like toys.
Yeah.
And then mail like G.I. Joes. And I got like the specific G.I. Joe. You had to buy like 5 G.I. Joes to be able to get this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool.
So, but this is the really cool thing is I thought, oh, I'm going to have to cut all the tops off and mail them out. No, they don't even do that anymore because we live in the future. I just took a picture of my receipt and I uploaded it to the Chex.com website and then they just mailed this to the house.
That's so crazy. And it's a Peanuts holiday one. It feels very Christmas time.
Yeah. No, we don't have that. We don't have the copyright for that. Stop it.
La, la, la,
Stop it.
la. Okay. So you need the box
We
of
need
Chex?
one box of Chex.
Just one box.
One box.
But you bought 3.
I had to make this recipe.
I know. And then we got
I knew
this
I
tin.
needed trial and error.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to need...
By the way, the tin, full of even more of the treats.
Yeah, this is one recipe, and you can see how much it made.
There's a lot. I mean,
plus all the ones the downstairs that weren't cut properly.
and it's cookie trays. You're gonna have a huge cookie sheet. It's gonna be
cookie
full.
sheet of it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, and then 1 bar of bittersweet chocolate, or you can get bittersweet chocolate chips. They're very hard to find, the bittersweet chocolate chips. So usually you just go to the bakery section, like the baking section, I mean, not the bakery where the croissants are or whatever, the baking section, and they'll have all these chocolate bars that are called baker's bars. And you want bittersweet chocolate, not semi-sweet, not milk, bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Bitter.
Bum 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 bum.
And that's the
bum,
ingredients.
Bum, 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 bum. You know Bittersweet Symphony?
You thought that was Bittersweet Symphony?
Yeah, you know that song?
Yeah, of course.
'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's live.
Are you just trying to get us copyright claimed?
No,
with all
because
the
I'm
cool
singing. These
songs
are
you're
all
gonna sing?
covers.
They're all covers?
I can do covers.
Okay, so let's
As
talk,
long as I don't play their songs,
Okay.
I'm fine.
let's talk about tools, stuff and tools.
You know where we can play songs if we really wanted to?
Where?
Behind the paywall at pearlmania500.net.
on the Patreon, we can do whatever we want.
We don't really do that,
No,
but
but we
we
could.
could. We could. And if we had more people join us over there, maybe we talk about it.
Yeah, maybe we would.
And then
we
they
do
use-
talk a lot of shit on the Patreon.
We do. Listen, that is where I put our hottest takes are buried deep behind paywalls.
Yeah.
And also deep into the episode, too.
Yeah, usually.
Because I know for a fact, I'm like, okay, people tune in to I know how many you make it to the end. And that's where I talk about who I really dislike. And it's hidden deep.
Okay, so we got to talk
And
about
you can find out 30% off Project 2026.
Project 2026.
Yep, go ahead.
When's the promo end?
It's going to end on January 6th, 2026. It ends at midnight at the end of January 6th, 11:59 p.m. We said it.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so we're gonna need a sheet pan, like you said. Also, you called it a cookie tray.
I only call them
sheet.
cookie trays. Anytime someone's like, oh, get the sheet pan. This is for cookies.
This is for cookies.
There's no reason to have a big flat tray like that
I
unless
bake
you're going to put.
vegetables on it. I heat up bread. I
You're
do
just
all kinds of
describing a
stuff.
series of cookies to me.
Okay, so we need a sheet pan.
Okay.
And we're gonna need a big pot.
Okay. We've had this conversation before.
Mm-hmm.
When you say big pot, do you mean a big soup pot or saucepan? Do you mean a big pot that has like the big double handles where you boil the water before you put all the pastas in there?
Yes.
Do you mean a stock pot?
Okay, so I think 6 quarts is what we're looking for. A 6-quart.
That means nothing to me.
Okay. When you think about boiling water for spaghetti,
Yes.
that's what I want.
That's what I'm talking about. A spaghetti pan.
A spaghetti pot. 2 handles on the side, maybe has a lid. It holds a decent amount of water.
Do I need the lid if I'm missing a lid?
No.
Okay.
If you're missing a lid, you're totally fine.
That's fine because I always freak out about that. Sometimes you lose a lid.
Yeah, and we're gonna need a wooden spoon.
Wooden.
Yeah, or a spatula. It doesn't matter.
Does it have to be a wooden spoon?
No.
But the spatula, that should be a rubber spatula?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't want a wooden spatula. That would be a bad
That'd be
idea.
weird. That'd be a weird day.
So the next thing we're gonna have is either parchment paper or Pam spray.
Okay.
Okay.
I love a Pam spray.
I know you do.
I love a Pam
I
spray.
hide it because it ruins things. So
I don't care. I grew up, it was like you spray some Pam on it, it
Yeah.
just slides right off. Or store brand cooking oil spray.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever works.
No,
I
I only
prefer
like Pam.
parchment paper. You prefer spray Pam,
Oh,
so
look
I
at me.
put both in here.
I use artisanal. Shut up. Pam is right. Pam, the world was better when everybody used Pam.
Yeah. Until
Yeah.
they found out that like it chemically mixes with the nonstick and it like causes whatever diseases. Birds are dying.
You're talking about flavor.
You're talking about birds dying in the
Oh,
house.
okay. All right, cool. I think what you're describing is Tylenol.
Okay, we're gonna need paper towels.
Paper towels.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
For cooking.
Yeah, well, we need to have paper towels nearby.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we're going to get messy.
We're probably gonna get
We're going to
messy.
get sticky.
Okay. So let's get started.
All right, we're going to get started. So we have our ingredients. And we have the items we need to make everything.
Yes.
Also,
I forgot a knife. We always need a knife. Just always remember
a
I
big
need
knife,
a knife.
and you need an oven.
You don't need an oven. We're not baking these.
Don't you need an oven to put it in an oven?
No.
No? This is
No.
all it could be. We could do this for real.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought we had to, because I've always seen it on a cookie sheet.
Yeah. It doesn't ever go in the oven.
It never goes in the oven?
No.
We could do this on like a hot plate?
No. Well, yeah, you could do it on a hot plate for sure. The sheet tray is just to hold them so that they get the right shape.
Oh my God. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. So we need something to warm up a thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is set up our sheet pan. You'll understand why. I think we went over this in the original Chex Street episode.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take our sheet pan, and now if Alex is doing it, he's gonna spray it with a light layer of Pam.
Light.
A light layer. You don't want too much, or it'll get on the treat, and then there'll be an oily flavor.
Okay.
It's got to be a light spray. Okay.
I'm very liberal with my Pam spray.
I know you're all libbed up.
I get
you
real
are
libbed
really
up.
libbed up on Mom Donnie right now.
Woke is back. We're recording this episode pretty early. We're very early. So we don't know.
Anything could have happened.
Anything could have happened.
We have no idea.
We have no. I mean,
We are
right now, let me
recording
just
this mid-November.
let me tell you. Yeah, this is we're just before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The last thing that, just so you guys know, the last thing that's happened as of recording, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who knows what tomorrow brings?
Yeah.
Not us.
Anyway, she's gonna be a new correspondent on her Patreon. No, I'm kidding. We would never work with her.
Okay.
Unless.
And then, if you're not going to do Pam, you want to use a parchment paper. Just tear off your parchment paper and lay it down on your baking sheet flat. Okay.
Question for you.
Yes.
This parchment paper. What other things would I use parchment paper for? Because to me, I wouldn't already have that in my house. So describe to me the good things that I could also use parchment paper
Okay,
for.
so for parchment paper, I use it all the time in our kitchen because instead of having to like clean up my sheet tray, I put parchment paper down, and then like, let's say I'm making cookies. I plop the cookies on the parchment paper, bake them, and then I just throw away the paper. I don't have to worry about
Is
it.
parchment paper just wax paper?
No. If you go to the store, there will be wax paper. Do not buy that.
Okay.
Because the wax will melt in the oven because it's actually coated with wax.
Okay.
Parchment paper is a different paper completely.
Okay, and it won't catch on fire.
It will. You know what? It won't catch on fire. There have been cases where I have seen it singe, but that was because I had a really high temperature and it still didn't catch fire.
Okay.
I was baking a sourdough loaf of bread at a very high temperature so I could get like a crust on it, and it singed the edges of the parchment, but it never burned.
Got it. All right. You're selling me a little bit on parchment paper.
It's
I'm still a Pam boy.
okay, Pam boy.
I love a Pam.
So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our big. How do you want to describe this pot? The spaghetti pot.
Yeah, we'll go spaghetti pot.
Okay, so we're gonna take our spaghetti pot. We're gonna put it on the stovetop.
Pasta pot. Pasta pot.
Pasta pot. Okay, we're taking our pasta pot and putting it over medium-low heat.
Medium low.
Put it on medium-low.
Got it. When you're
Okay.
talking about medium low, though, we're talking medium low.
Okay, so if you're
If there, let's say there's 6.
there's 6, I want you to
want
be
a
at
2?
2 or 2.5.
Okay.
Medium-low.
All
Okay,
right.
so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take all of our coconut flakes, which is 2 cups of unsweetened coconut flakes, and we're gonna put them in the pot. Don't add anything else. Okay, there is oil in coconut, right? Because that's where coconut oil comes from. Huh?
Coconut water as well, yeah.
Yeah, coconut water and coconut oil. So there's already oil in the coconut that's in there, so you don't need to add any. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna toast the coconut flakes. We just want to get them to a nice brown color, light brown.
Okay.
So it's on medium low. We're just stirring it around. We're stirring it around. We're watching it. It takes about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, not that much time.
Am I turning them?
I constantly just stir them and turn them around because you're just gonna keep them. They're gonna get warm. The oil's gonna release. The kitchen's gonna smell like toasted coconut.
Will
It's
it have
incredible.
a sizzle?
It should not have a sizzle. If it sizzles, it's too hot.
Got it.
Okay, so it'll take about 5 minutes to get them brown.
Turny.
Stir, and then cut the heat and pour them into a bowl or what you'll love, a paper plate. Okay, and we're gonna set them to the side to cool down.
Love a paper plate.
Cool down.
I mean, can I tell you my favorite thing about paper plates?
You don't have to wash them.
You just throw them right out.
Yeah, you are bad for the environment personally.
No, they're paper.
But what about the trees that they use to make them?
Yeah, that's crops.
Okay.
Those are crop trees.
Okay.
You know that we replant those. Mm-hmm. We're not just cutting down forests to not replant them. Like we have like tree farms.
Okay. So the paper towels.
Not to
that
get,
are
I
also-
don't want to get too crazy about this.
Okay. The paper
Just say they're
towels.
paper towels.
Which are made with trees.
Yeah. Same trees.
We're going to take our paper towel because, again, we've cut the heat and we're going to wipe out the inside of the pot. Okay?
Okay.
Because we just want to there's going to be little tiny coconut flakes in there. Just wipe them out. You don't have to wash the whole pot. Just wipe it out. There'll be like a light coconut oil residue, maybe. It doesn't matter. I just want you to get all the coconut out of this pot because if you don't, it will burn.
Got it.
And that's a terrible flavor.
Okay.
So we wipe it out with our towel. And
Not
then
washing it though.
you could, but it's like a whole thing.
It's unnecessary to fully wash it.
Yes, I'm trying to save time here.
Got it.
So I wipe out the coconut with the paper towel, and then I put the pot back on medium-low heat. So I just put it right back on. Now I'm going to have my stick of butter, and I'm going to slice it into 8 slices because there's 8 tablespoons in one stick of butter. So cut 8 tablespoons, right? You just slice it like little, like you're going to put it on toast.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to take all of our little toast slices of butter and put them in our pot.
And we're cutting them up so that way that they'll melt evenly.
Yes.
Ah.
Heat distribution. Look at you.
Yeah, it's called context clues.
There we go. So our little butters are going to be in there sliding around, starting to melt.
They're all about this size.
Yeah, they're sliding around the pot, warming up, melting.
Yep.
And then we're going to open our bag of marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to dump the whole bag of marshmallows into the butter.
The whole bag.
The whole bag.
We're not trying just a couple at a time.
No,
We're just going
put the whole
thunk.
thing in there.
All right.
And you're going to start stirring with your spatula, right? We're just mixing the butter. The hot oil in the butter is going to start breaking down the marshmallows. We're going to break them down until it looks like marshmallow fluff in there.
Okay, like the stuff used in Fluffernutter.
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
Got it.
We're going to create fluff inside this big pasta pot, right? Then I want you to take a pinch of salt, kosher salt. So this is my hand. We can actually do this physically. A pinch is just this, a pinch of salt, and drop it in on top of the melted marshmallows.
For the audio listeners,
Okay.
Mrs. P just made a tiny butthole with her hand.
Okay.
Am I not wrong? Is that not a tiny butthole with your hand?
So take a tiny butthole.
Listen, I know.
of salt.
Hold on. Many people, when I hear pinch, I always thought it was your pointer finger and your thumb. Pinch. You're doing pinch.
Yes.
That is.
I'm a claw machine.
Yes,
pinch.
what I was gonna say. That's a claw machine pinch.
Yeah.
And then you do what? But like Salt Bay? Do a
Yes,
Salt Bay drizzle.
over top of the melty marshmallows. Get
Okay.
that salt all distributed through there.
Just the one.
Just one pinch. Yeah.
Ooh, Salt
Okay.
Bay. Okay, we're Salt Bay in the marshmallow.
Now we're gonna have our half a cup of that caramel sauce, right?
Oh yeah,
Because we
the
have that
apple
caramel,
sauce,
the
yeah.
caramel tub that we got in the apple section. You're gonna take your measuring cup. I probably should have wrote measuring cup down, and you're gonna scoop out your half a cup. Right? It was a half a cup. Let me scroll back. Oh, nope. No, it's half a cup. Half a cup of caramel sauce. And you're going to put that in the marshmallow mix too.
Keep
stirring.
All right. Because
Okay.
now we're making the marshmallows into caramel marshmallow.
Caramel marshmallows. That was a fun thing to say.
Yeah, caramel
Now,
marshmallows.
once you get the now the thing is the caramel at its core is really just dairy and sugar. And so it's going to really heat up everything in there quickly. So we're going to get into a really gooey territory quite quickly.
Yeah, because that stuff's already pretty much goo as
Yeah,
it is
it's
as well.
goo.
Yeah.
And so once we have in our pasta pot all of our things together, everything is the same brown color, right? It's all distributed evenly. We're going to put all of our toasted coconut into this mix. Okay. What I would say is I found that when I was making it, I would pick up the coconut and kind of crumble it in my hand a little as I like almost like salt. I'm crumbling the coconut in like that in my hands because it just gives it a little bit more distribution throughout the Chex instead of the long flakes of coconut.
Gotcha.
So just crumbling it in your hand.
Crumble. Okay.
And then we're stirring it into the marshmallow caramel mix we've created. We've got all the caramel distributed through it. Now we're going to turn the heat off. Okay.
Cut the heat.
Cut the heat. We don't need heat anymore.
We're going to leave it on the eye, though.
Yeah, you can leave it on the eye.
Okay.
Now we're going to dump all of our Chex cereal into the pot.
Okay.
Yeah, we just you've opened your cereal box, dump it all into on top of the marshmallow.
Well, you open the box, then you open the bag inside of the box.
You open the bag inside of the box.
You got to be very literal. I've
Okay.
met some of our fans in real life. You can't skip steps like this.
You're talking about yourself.
Yeah, I know.
No one else.
I know. Open the box. Actually, you should have had that open from the beginning. You should have had it ready. Because as you're stirring, you're doing witchcraft at this point.
Yeah.
You got a giant vat of
Sticky,
caramel
hot.
sticky marshmallow.
Yeah.
It's the stickiest thing you've ever stickied.
Yeah.
And now you're adding these caramel rice Chex in there.
Yeah.
And they're so look at that.
Oh no, now he's eating. Oh no. Describe for the listener what you're tasting.
Heaven.
Okay, that's a pretty good description. But
It's so good. We're not done though.
Okay.
Keep describing it.
Okay.
We got to get them. I cheated a little bit.
Yeah.
There. Honestly, if anything, that was a premature bite.
Okay, so we're stirring the Chex because we want to get all the marshmallow caramel goo all over our Chex.
Yeah, we do.
So we're stirring.
Yeah, we do.
And then once everything,
this is foreplay at this point. We want to cover all the marshmallow Chex. Get them all covered up in that caramel. Get all that marshmallow. Get it mixed in with the Chex. Get a Christmas time this year.
so
I'm so tired. I've
okay.
done so many live shows.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, we got to talk about food. I'm like, oh, baby, I'm dying. All right. Go. You got this. We got
You
this.
got
We
your
got
nice
this.
Christmas sweater on.
I know, and it's
You
so
look
hot in here.
You look so cute in our little Christmas sweaters.
It's so hot in here.
I'm just torturing you.
I feel like I'm in Abu Ghraib. Like I'm losing my mind. All right. No, but these are really good. That bite actually put me over the edge. That little taste. Because I've been sitting here staring at them. I know how chewy they are, though. I know how good they are. And I know that for the audio listeners and for viewing, it's going to sound like shit if I bite into one. Because you'll just be like, and then we do this. I'll be like, It's just going to be ASMR of me. I'm going to sound like a cow chewing cud.
Yeah. So once the Chex are completely covered in our marshmallow mix,
I forgot where we were. Sorry.
I'm getting us back on the train.
All right. So we had the caramel. We got the marshmallow all mixed up. We've been mixing them. We're adding the Chex mix. We're now making sure that everything that's getting in there is getting completely covered in there.
Yes.
We're treating the Chex as if they're a villain at the end of a sci-fi movie that's been shoved into a vat of molten lava, and that we're finally every one of these Chex treats is Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And you are letting them finally touch the ring, and you're going to get them in there. Oh, no, my precious.
So once they're all completely covered, we're going to pour out the whole mix onto our sheet tray. So again, you have a Pam covered sheet tray. I have parchment paper. You're going to use your spoon or your spatula, and you're going to push it out of the pot, and it's going to come all out like a big glob. It's going to be all stuck together.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
You're right about the parchment.
I'm right about the parchment?
Yeah, in this moment, you're right there. I was like, oh, that's why you would use parchment. Mm-hmm. Because this is very sticky.
Yeah.
And Pam isn't going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it will.
It will.
It'll do it. But when you want to get this thing off that tray, you may have just made something that is one with the tray. The parchment paper is at the minimum, it's the top sheet of the bed.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm viewing it
And
right
we
now.
need a top sheet.
We do.
We're grown-ups.
Because again, I was picturing it as I was spraying the Pam, or putting the parchment down. Again, I was thinking about baking. I wasn't thinking about the fact that we're just pouring it out.
Yeah.
So you're pouring it. So you're dipping it. You're pouring it using the spoon. Come on, get out there. You get on the plate. You'll be a happy goers.
And it's going to be a big mass of Chex caramels, right? And you're just going to gently spread it so it just becomes about, what's this? What'd you say, an inch? It's an inch
Yeah,
tall.
it's about an inch.
So you just want an inch layer of Chex Treats, and then you're just going to leave them just for a minute. We're going to walk away from the situation.
And the reason we're going to walk away is because it's going to settle.
Yeah.
Gravity's going to take hold, and it's going to pull them out to the edges. You've made kind of a blob.
Yeah.
It's a blob, but you're going to see the individual Chex pieces. You're going to see them sticking out there.
Yeah.
Individual. You can still see them in there. It's not,
And one thing I want to say is
they coat really well.
do not take anything and press them down.
That's just going to break the Chex shape.
It breaks it, but also it makes them so tight when you compress them that it actually it's hard to chew because it makes it too hard to chew. These are really light and breakable. Don't you keep eating them. He's sneaky eating them. Stop.
I need
eating
the
them.
sugar.
You don't need the sugar.
I do.
You need a nap.
Oh, I'm delirious.
So, okay, those are gonna sit and cool down. I would say wait like an hour. Let them cool down.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to let them sit because they're gonna really start to solidify. The caramel and the sugar, the marshmallow, and the butter is all gonna start to
coconut flakes that are in
and the
there.
coconut, yeah, it's all gonna start to come together to become a tighter thing. Now, after about an hour, we're gonna get back in the kitchen because we just want to do the finishing touches.
I love that.
We
Get
just-
back in the kitchen.
You get back in the kitchen.
Oh, no.
Because we just want to make it pretty and we need a little chocolate. And
We
so this
do.
is where chocolate's going to come in.
Okay.
We're going to, now this part is easy because it's microwave stuff. First, we're going to get a little bowl. And remember, we bought that bar of bittersweet chocolate.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. So we have our
I'm glad you reminded me.
we have our bar of bittersweet chocolate. We're going to take, I would say half the bar, break it in half, put the one half of the bar into a bowl and then microwave it in 30-second bursts. So you hit 30 seconds, you watch it go around, it goes off, you check it. Is it melted? No. Hit it again, do it again. It took me 3 30-second intervals.
That'd be 90 seconds.
90 seconds. But you know what? If don't just do 90 seconds. Like you have to do 30 because everybody's microwaves are different.
Yep.
And we don't want to burn the chocolate.
And it depends on what altitude you're at.
Yeah, that's true.
I know that because I one time went to Colorado.
Yeah.
And everything takes forever to cook there.
And so we're going to melt the chocolate. And then what we're going to do is use a fork to stir the bowl, stir the chocolate as it melts, right? Because then we're going to walk back over. We have a big sheet tray with all the caramel treats on it, right? The caramel delightfuls. And we're going to take our fork and we're going to scoop into the chocolate we've melted.
Okay.
And then we're just going to, how would you describe this?
I would say do a zippy.
We're going to do a zippy with the fork of the chocolate.
You're just going to go, so you're going to take it and you're going to drizzle back and forth and the prong, it's actually really smart with the prongs because on the version you have here in front of me, they're very, very thin lines.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you had like a bag or something that you did that.
No, I used a fork.
You did a fork and with the bittersweet chocolate and it was so runny.
Yeah.
That you could just kind of dip it so it was just falling off the 4 prongs of the fork.
Exactly. So
That's
you get a
really
real
smart.
light zippy across the top. Now, once you run out of your chocolate, put that in a sink. And then we're going to grab our little square caramels that we have from the Kraft Classic Candy Kitchen caramel.
Or wherever you get.
Whatever.
You doesn't have to be Kraft brand, by the way.
I don't know. There's just these little
No, but
caramel
sometimes you go to the grocery store, they have just like the nondescript bag of like candy.
I couldn't find that at all. I could only find these ones.
Yeah, they're always next to the place where they have the orange slices.
Yeah.
Those weird grandma orange
Oh my God, I
slices.
love those.
Or the circus peanuts.
I love a circus peanut too.
Yeah, but no company ever claims to be the person who makes the circus peanuts.
If I was the circus peanut guy, I would be living a life of luxury.
You would have a giant bus you would drive. You would be the Venga bus guy.
Yeah, but I would be like the Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dog, but I'd have one of a circus peanut.
Yeah, no, but I was just saying I just feel like
The Venga bus is coming. But
okay. Now we can sing copyrighted songs. Wow.
So we're going to take, last night when I was making this, it took about 7 of these caramels. I unwrapped 7 caramels.
Yep.
And then I put them in a different bowl, not the chocolate bowl. Here you go. Unwrap them. Don't leave them wrapped. Unwrap them.
Yep.
Put them in another microwave safe bowl, and we're going to microwave them. This only needed... it was 45 seconds. So I did 30 seconds. Some of them started to bubble, and then I hit 30 again. And within 15 seconds of that, the whole thing was just bubble, 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 melted.
Gotcha.
Very fast. So just be careful. 30-second intervals. The caramels melted way faster than the chocolate. So I melted the caramel, and I had the same thing. Different fork. stir it up to make sure I get this good liquidy situation, and then I just zipped
Zippy.
across the top. And you know what I did?
Zippy, zippy.
Is I went the other direction. If you look, you can see chocolate goes one direction, caramel goes the other. Because again, in my mind,
It's a good presentation.
I'm bringing this to Christmas. I'm bringing this to a holiday get together with friends and family, maybe a potluck, whatever it is. It looks really beautiful. Wow, you made such an intense face.
I wanted the people to see.
And so yeah, that's how you make caramel delightfuls.
So let me tell you something.
Okay.
I had one of these. You gave me one last night.
Yeah.
I got a big bite. I will say, but the caramels, be careful, because if it really globs up, you don't realize you're biting into this, and you hit a corner of it that's like biting into a full caramel.
Ooh.
And there was a moment where I took a bite of one earlier, and I was like, oh no, filling. I got actually nervous about it.
Okay.
So I would say be very sparing on the caramel when you're doing your zippy on that. The chocolate, go crazy. You can't go wrong with the chocolate.
You could not use these at all. I didn't use these in the first recipe. Remember the first time I made them?
Yeah.
I added these because I wanted to be more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, but it is good. I like it. I would just say be sparing with it.
Got it.
Because when I hit that one spot, I was like, I threw it in my mouth, chew. It hit on this back right side of my mouth, and I was just like, oh, I'm not confident in that tooth. That's literally what happened. I went, I don't know what's back. It's been a while. I know one of these is a crown. I couldn't remember which one. It was a moment where I was like, I don't know which
you
one.
You questioned your whole life.
I paused.
Your dental history.
I paused and actually had to like get in there and flick a piece out.
Wow.
But what I will say is I love these. They are so light. They are so fluffy. They are chewy. They're so good.
And you said something crazy to me, which is that you like these more than my peanut butter iteration.
I like them different.
You like them different. Okay.
I wouldn't say I like them more. They're two totally different things. So the peanut butter Chex treats, which you can find out more about at promania500.net. And if you want to join Project 2026, is the 30% off annual code. But
see, this is why you weren't supposed to eat them.
I took a bite now. We've been talking about the whole time.
You've been sitting here for so long.
I've been staring at them. All right, need the sugar. But what I'd say is the peanut butter Chex treats are so filling that they are almost like a sweet breakfast bar.
Yeah.
Like there's been times where you've made those and I have eaten them, and then we've had them for a couple days where I'm like, oh, that was breakfast.
Yeah.
That was.
And then I'm like, well, they're made of Chex, so that's cereal, so it is breakfast.
No, but and then there's been later times where it's like I had 2 or 3 about this size, this nice nugget size, and then I go, okay, well then I'll just have a smaller dinner.
Yeah.
Because I know the calorie intake. With this, I was eating this. They're so light. They're so fluffy. They got the right chewiness to them, all those different things, that I'm like, oh, this is truly a sweet treat.
Yeah.
This is different in that way. It's like eating there's like granola bars, and then there's like those candy granola bars. You know what I mean? There's like a Cliff bar. There's a Cliff bar, and then there's that chocolate chip one that I get.
Yeah, you get the one that has like the chocolate chippies for little kids on it.
Yeah, the s'more flavor one. Yeah. That's how this kind of has a s'more-ish
Got it.
And the coconut one also just kicks it to another level that also I think does make it a little more seasonal.
Yeah.
The coconut does make it better for the Christmas time.
Yeah.
And it feels like a sweet treat and a present to yourself. Almost as good as giving yourself 30% off by joining us at promania500.net to get more stuff like Vibing with the Food Idiot, things like the After Party where we react to your comments on Too Many Tabs episodes, other exclusive content that's coming in the future, and other projects that we have coming in 2026, and also access to our wonderful chat community that exists over there. We never really talk about it that
so
much.
Funny.
They're just delightful people in there, and a really, really good comment section. And when you support us, we can keep bringing you amazing and different content, and slowly but surely upgrading our equipment and our clothes. This I don't remember how much this was.
I think that was from Old Navy.
I know.
And it was not expensive. I probably had Old Navy cash.
It looks expensive.
It does
though.
look expensive.
I know, and it
Mine
has a wrinkle
cute
right
little
here.
Christmas birds on it.
I know. I like your shirt a lot. It
Christmas.
says joy. It says joy, and it's the holidays, and we want to feel nice even at the darkest time of year.
Yeah.
Mrs. P,
Yes.
this is delightful.
Thank you.
Delightful.
They're caramel delightfuls.
Caramel delightfuls. vibing with the food idiot. Mrs. P, any final words for the people before we close out this show?
Come out and hang out with us at Patreon at promania500.net so you can listen to all of our fun stuff that we've already done, because I've made so many recipes and I've explained them all to him, and I swear sometimes he remembers them.
Sometimes I remember aspects of them, the right aspects of them, the ones that I have questions about. And now, opinions. Thank you again to all of our Patreons for supporting us. If you like watching this on our YouTube channel, you can always like and subscribe. Project 2026. Get 30% off now.